Hey guys, so I normally leave the Cricut stuff to the Cricut experts. I have a Cricut maker. I use it. I don't use it a lot, but I normally don't make a video because there are so many experts out there that it would be pointless for me. But I had to share this with you, and let me see, there we go, you can see better. So on craft day on HSN, Anna Griffin was there, and she introduced the new Cricut card mat 2x2. So if you're familiar with the Cricut Joy, which I don't have, it had a little mat which you slipped a card base into, and then it will cut the front out. But you couldn't use it with big machines, so they finally came out with the big one. And HSN had, I thought, a good deal where you got 2 mats, and then you got a box of their, they're called Princess cards, and they're 3.5 by 4.9. So you got a box of that with inserts. So when I looked, it seemed like it was a better price than just Cricut offered. So I just want to run through because I was pretty excited, and I used it right away when I opened it up. So when Anna Griffith was on and showing how to use it, she had said that you could only make one card 4 times. But if you trick your Cricut, and when I say that, I mean by making each card the same color on the screen, it will put 4 different cards out. They just have to be like the same, like they have the insert cards and the cutaways. So I don't think you can do an insert, one and a cutaway. But there's all kinds, if you go into your design space and you see cards, click cards, and then it'll show you the different cards. And, I started out with all the same card because I'm going to use it for the senior cards that I'm making this month. And it was pretty simple. It even comes up in design space. It says 2x2 card mat, and you select it and it knows what you're doing. But there were a couple of things that they don't actually tell you about. So this is just like the cover that we're used to on a regular Cricut mat. So this has to come off before you use it. And if you're only going to do 1 or 2 cards, then you wouldn't have to do both sides. But you just take the card, and it shows you, but it doesn't show you very well. And it doesn't tell you to take this off. And I sat there going, well, there's nothing to stick to. Then I realized, oh, that needs to come off. Maybe it's me, I'm just slow. But you just take your card and you slip it in. If I can get it up. All right, hold it, there we go. And you want it to go all the way in to the crease and then all the way up, and then it sticks. And if you want to make sure, you can use a brayer. So this is what they call a 10, a 20, a 30, and a 40. And so there are different dimensions. So the 10 is the princess card. And then this is an A2, an A6, and this is a 4.75 times 4.75, or it can be a 4.75 times a 6.6. But as long as it, you know, it fits. If you're using the Cricut cards, like this is an 8, an R10, which stands for rectangle, and it's the number 10. So it will tell you on the box, if you're going to use them, what size it is. Other than that, you know, you don't have to use their cards. As long as you fit the size, then you're good to go. I mean, really. And when you go into your design space, it's going to tell you, or it's going to ask you, you choose a size, because you can make the same design in different sizes, you know, if not all at the same time. But if there's a design that you find that you like, that fits, say, a 2 size, you could change it and make it a 40. So make it bigger. So it's pretty self-explanatory when you go online on the design space. It will ask you what kind of card stock or whatever you're using material, and there's a drop-down box and it says card material, and then it knows if you're using a Cricut, there's a choice there for a Cricut card. Other than that, then you would just use whatever your card stock is, like heavy, medium, or light. It will also prompt you to take the white wheels that there's like 2 on each side. Like there's normally the black wheel here, and then there's like 2 here and 2 here white wheels. So you have to take those white wheels, squish them together so that they're right here, so that they run down this center. That's important. So I did a couple of just, you know, the cutaway uses a sticky insert, and it's sticky on the inside of the card, so it has a special setting so that all you do is when you hit that, it will just cut through the card stock and not the backing. So it does a different one. Then the other, you know, then there's just the regular cut through cards. So, and then they came with, this box came with these. But if you were doing your own thing, you could, you know, use whatever you want, glitter paper, mirror card, whatever. So I did Sending Sunshine, and I did some hello there. And the good thing is, I haven't put it on yet though, but because I have to wait to put the base on. But once you pull the card off and you want to carefully, let me show you. You want to carefully kind of lift up and over. Once you do that and you take your card out, all the letters that you've cut and the little inserts and stuff, like for the O and the E, will still be attached here. Excuse me. So you can easily, you know, when you're ready, take it off and then, you know, put your little middles back in of whatever you cut. And you can do a combination. You can do a card that you're gonna draw on and then cut. And when you go and you into Design Space and choose card, there are actually templates for this. So it knows to leave, depending on what size you're using, it knows to leave, you know, a margin all the way around. And then you just work with the surface inside. And then before you cut, you want to remove or shut off the background where it has the margins, so that you can, whatever you have drawn or cut, then you just attach that so it becomes one, and then bring it back over to the base image. So yeah, and then, I mean, if you wanted to make more than 4, you just tell it you want, you know, 8 or 12 or whatever, you know, or 10, and it will just, you know, it's just like when you're doing your regular Cricut mats. It will do this and then have time to take it out, put new cards in, and put it back in, so that you don't have to go in and out of that part of Design Space. So, yeah, so that's it. Let me see if there's anything else important that you should know. You know, you could bring your own image as normal. There shouldn't be a problem with that. I think that this set was all sold out on craft day. But the other day when I went and looked, they did have the individual mats, and they were cheaper than Cricut for one mat. But I don't know how much shipping is. I haven't bought anything from Cricut's site for a while, so I don't know how much their shipping is, as opposed to shipping for HSN. So you'd have to check the different prices. But I mean, this would be great if you use your Cricut for Christmas cards, you know, just making a batch of birthday cards or whatever. It just makes it so much simpler. So I was pretty excited when I saw it. I personally would, I don't think I'd buy the Cricut ones. I might buy the cutaways that have the glue inside with the background, just to try them. But then after that, I would just make my own cards like I normally do and just stick them in. So as long as you can adjust that, you know, in Design Space, you can adjust that card size. So anyway, that's it. I was pretty excited. There are not a ton, but there are videos on that people, the Cricut expert people that have YouTubes have posted. I'm sure there was a couple that I saw, but I just wanted to give you a quick overview and tell you it works great. It works great, and it works on both the 2 machines that you can get now, the Maker 3. I don't know what the other one is. It the Expression? Whatever the other one is, there's 2 models of that one, and it works on that. So I'm pretty happy, pretty excited to continue using it and seeing what all it could do. So, all right, so that's it. Cricut 2x2 mat and their princess cards. Let me know if you picked it up on HSN Craft Day and if you've used it yet. Let me know, if not, if you've gotten, I noticed that the other day when I went on, that Cricut had it on their website. So like I said, it was a few dollars more. Actually, I think they were like $12, the individual mat on HSN, and I think they were like, I wanted to say $17.99, but I'm not sure. I'm not positive. So if you're interested, you can check it out. And then leave in the comments. Let me know if you've tried it, if you've played with it, if you've used more than one card on it. like I said, I've only used it the one time so far, but I was happy with the way it worked and the ease of it all. But I do recommend that you use a brayer, because the first batch of cards that I made, there was one that on this side that evidently wasn't down as far as I thought it was, but it wasn't. So if you just, once you get them in, just use a brayer and you shouldn't have any problems. I didn't have problems the second time around. So nothing got damaged or anything. So, all right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate any time that you take out of your busy schedule to come and visit for a while. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. If you're thinking about subscribing, you can hit the subscriber button and the bell. Bell will let you know notifications when there's a new video uploaded. That's it. Yep. So until next time, stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting.